Administrative Officer Simon Agata had a vision for how the scholarship program could be more meaningful, how it could be more impactful, and how it could be life-changing. So by changing the scholarship program from being a one-time donation, we wanted to invest in the students who would be participating. And when you think about the pipeline of talent that we are being able to have access to, we have a growing North American operations that we have talent needs that we're trying to fill. It's a win-win situation.
What this scholarship does is give the students a tremendous boost, $25,000 a year for 3 years, depending on what the student's major is. It gives them almost a full ride to many colleges. The second thing that this particular scholarship does, it provides a co-op opportunity in the summer so that each one of these students who maintain the GPA will also be able to have a paid internship in the summer.
Don't be afraid to take on a big challenge.
I was very impressed with them. I thought that they would be more nervous and maybe quieter, but you know, when we did the group activity, they really embraced the discussion, and you know, they didn't have any nervousness sharing. I think we got a great group of kids here.
Very determined. I do not believe in giving up. I didn't have as much as everyone else growing up. My mom's a single parent. My dad passed when I was 3 years old. That alone has made me so strong. The School of Business and Industry came to my high school in Chicago. The president of the business school recruited me into the program. As soon as I graduate, I would like to work for any like Fortune 500 company. I would like to just be able to share the marketing skills I've gained. In the long run, I would like to own my own women's clinic. I would provide the proper health care that women need. I'm from the south side of Chicago, the Inglewood neighborhood. A lot of women aren't getting the help they deserve.
So what sparked my interest in industrial engineering was that it challenged me to think, and to think outside of the box and be creative with my solutions. And I love the fact that we make things efficient and simple, and we actually help other people and get to work with other people and not be stuck behind the desk. But I also like to take initiative to create effective results. And I truly believe in the power of culture and community, and not just seeing myself succeed, but the others around me succeed and help them to the best of my ability. I'm a lover of Jesus Christ, Italian food, I like to read, I like to write and go to the beach. And I think all of these qualities are going to help me to be successful because I'm honest with myself.
I pride myself in problem solving because that is the number one thing that I like to do is solve problems. And so I knew that chemical engineering was for me. I am the oldest, so you know my younger siblings usually come to me a lot with problems, and they expect me to know what to do at all times. It doesn't mean that I always know what to do, but I have had that experience, and I have learned to know how to handle situations and just know exactly how to handle a problem. And my first step is to always listen. I love my country. I want to go back, you know, and live there. As a chemical engineer, I think that it would be the perfect thing for me to do. Cameroon is still developing. It's still learning. And I just want to be able to use everything that I see here to go back and make some change.
When I was coming up, I used to play with little construction blocks a lot, me and my older brother, and we used to build, like buildings was the main thing we used to build. Both of my parents are engineers. My father is a civil engineer, and my mother is a mechanical engineer. My mother, she actually quit her job in order to homeschool me and my 5 other siblings. So I just felt that I'd do that as a tribute to her, that I would do mechanical engineering. My homeschool background really just prepared me for college. My 11th grade year, beginning of I was 14, then 16 when I graduated. After graduation, I went to work in manufacturing. I really want to work with green technology too. Like I want to work with production, efficiency, green technologies, put all that together.
I was able to develop my passion for sustainability by kind of looking at those things and seeing where I fit. And right now we're kind of in the state of renovating our infrastructure that was built on maybe not so responsible practices. So I want to help youth across the country know that they can still progress, they can still make money and still be on the cutting edge without resorting to these older technologies. You know, sustainability, while it requires sacrifice, it also is economically viable. I'm a hard worker, and I'm a strong believer. My faith kind of like impacts everything that I do, and I think that's really the main reason why I am who I am.
I enjoy making money as a kid, so like I started, thinking about investment things and doing research on that, and I feel like that's just a great career path, and there's so much can come from that. Actually, in middle school and high school, I used to go to Sam's, and I used to get candy. So it's like wholesale, so you get like 40 pieces, like $20. To go there, keep $20 profit, you just put that away. I'm really big on philanthropy, so like I love getting in the community, like community outreach, community service. But you need to have like some stock to live off of. Very steadfast. So if I know I need to get something done, I'll keep plugging at it and plugging at it and plugging at it until I actually get that task accomplished.
My whole family on my mom's side are entrepreneurs. My grandmother owns an accounting business. My mother started a nonprofit community development business in Beaumont, and I'm working on getting certified in grant writing and certified to do mortgage loans while I'm in college. I really would love to build an off-campus apartment around Prairie View because many students are turned away because there aren't enough rooms on campus for people to live in. Because I do have a desire to build the off-campus apartment, I would like it if many of the engineers who graduate from Prairie View are able to help me with this project. So with Nesby, I'll be able to network with these engineers and see exactly what I need to do in order to achieve this.
I'm a great math person. I love numbers. I love a challenge. As far as engineering, I'm looking into mechanical or aerospace. Ambitious, dedicated, extremely family-oriented. I love my family dearly. In high school, I was a student that always got upset when I got a 90 or 85, and I would beat myself up about it. My mom always told me from the day I was growing up, when you leave the house, you're representing me. So I always want to make sure I'm representing my mom in an extreme way, let people know who raised me and that she did a wonderful job.
Well, I'm very interested in research. I'm very interested in process engineering and taking something that already exists and making it better, making it as good as it could possibly be. I'm very interested in the practical applications of engineering and the engineering mindset that it can apply and be implemented into medicine. The research I'm doing with one of my professors is essentially reforming and changing the way we deliver medicine for cancer. So one of the things we're working with nanoparticles and seeing if we can encapsulate the drug inside the nanoparticle and then have that solution, those particles through protein receptors, target the cancer cells.
In 2008, I was diagnosed with a severe form of kidney disease, and I was very sick for a few years. My mother had to help me with everything. So I knew I needed to go back to school. And when I went back, it was just, I had a different appreciation for education. When I got back on campus, doors really opened up for me. I see myself either on a campus, working in the student affairs department, helping students to have a great college experience, or working in a major corporation that has an awesome partnership with the community. I think I'm a living testament that it does not matter how old you are. Well, all that matters is your desire to go and make it happen.
Put your hands together. Our children are marching on. Our children are marching on. Futures, not funerals. Graduation, not incarceration. Give them a big hand. This is the rainbow of the future. Good minds matter. Black lives matter. Black brains matter. Give them another rousing round of applause.